Hi, my name's Helen Wallis and I'm the Partnership and Community Engagement Officer for the Greenwich Park Revealed project. And today I'm sitting on a patch of lowland acid grassland. So this lowland acid grassland it's a kind of wildlife habitat that exists on dry sandy soil. This is quite typical. It doesn't have a lot of large wildflowers like daisies or poppies. What it does have is it has very fine hair-like grasses here that you can see, and it's got this, to be honest, rather weedy looking plant called sheep's sorrel. This is an important plant because it's the food plant of the small copper butterfly. We saw one just a moment ago, but it flew off before we could snap it. When you see this sheep's sorrel from a distance, it actually looks really lovely. It looks like a foxy red haze over the landscape. This habitat is becoming increasingly rare because it's so dry and sparse. It's not good for farming, so farmers tend to plough it up and plough in a lot of fertiliser, irrigate it and make it rich for their crops. But that's been at the expense of wildlife, and now much of the wildlife associated with this is becoming rare. So as well as the butterflies that I mentioned, there are insects called digger wasps and mining bees who burrow into this dry sandy soil here, and they live out their life cycle. Basically they breed in the burrows. The other creatures that live here are things like meadow ants, which are food for green woodpeckers that burrow into that sandy soil to get at the ants. And butterflies like to bask in the sun. So all of these invertebrates, they're cold-blooded, they need to keep warm. So these dry sandy patches are perfect for them to warm up on sunny days. Normally in the park, well, since the 60s really, the grasslands have been mown on a fortnightly basis. This is not really good for this type of habitat because any flowers that are here, it stops them setting seed. It means that they can dry out further. So what we're doing throughout the Greenwich Park Revealed project is we're changing our mowing regime, and we're actually managing these on a hay cut. That means that we mow them once or twice a year, depending on the area, rake up all the grass, and that's in contrast to what we were doing before with the fortnightly mowing, and we hope that that will increase the biodiversity here.